what a lot of people have been talking about recently is during your era, you could say was the era of rappers who were drug dealers, whereas these days you have rappers who are drug users.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 21 Savage spoke about this.
Okay.
And he said, why do so many of these OG rappers judge this new generation? They say we make drug user music like making drug selling music is better. What's the difference? What about the fact that rap is the number one genre of music right now? And y'all acknowledge that. And none of y'all acknowledge that. Artists have been snorting cocaine and smoking crack since the 70s and 80s. Did y'all forget that? Instead of judging, how about y'all make a change? The message in the previous generation of rap was so good. Why did so many of our parents abandon us for crack? Why are we still killing each other? Don't use us as a scapegoat. Our music is a reflection of what's going on in our community, and all we're doing is using our talent to escape that community.
That's a great statement.
You like that?
Yeah, I love it. He's absolutely correct. I don't knock or condemn this new generation by what they doing or the messages they put out or or how they swinging, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been a proliferation of drugs that have come and gone, in my time, just being in, from the ghetto. You done had all kind of different drugs that people done testing, sniffing paint, angel dust, sherm, that's not even in today's reality. You know what I mean? So, people was talking about that, people was rapping about that. Earlier on. Like I said earlier, I'm not a drug dealer. I wasn't a drug dealer.
Right. I mean, in fact, I had interviewed, since last time you were here, I interviewed Christ Bearer.
I was high as a motherfucking man with no sleep and shit, and just frustrated because, I couldn't talk to my babies and shit like that. And I had I'm paying 3 child support payments when I'm not seeing none of my kids and shit.
Right.
And I really thought for that moment in time that I'm really hurting myself, just not having a vasectomy or whatnot, or that. And,
Okay.
And it was just like I was gonna give myself one, to tell you the truth. You know what I mean?
That's the reason.
Yeah, and I blasted off high.
I really don't know him. I don't. Yeah, I really don't know that guy.
You never heard this story?
Nah, that one slid right off my head. I had a friend that actually jumped out of the window off of that, came home and, just jumped right out the window and died. Yeah. Yeah.
That's not me laughing in the background, by the way. That's your man over there.
Right.
Because people go say oh, look at Vlad laughing.
No,
I've had that before. That's your man right there.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So, PCP seems to be a very LA drug.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the horrors that come along with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's seems like one of the worst drugs out there. Yeah. But was PCP a thing in Long Beach?
Yeah, PCP came through Long Beach as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
It was Sherm sticks? Is that
Sherm sticks?
Is that weed
and
dipped in?
Angel dust. And angel dust. That's all phencyclidine, formaldehyde. It's all the stuff that they use to, preserve dead bodies and
right.
Clean pools. It has pool cleaner and, it has some of everything in that stuff, man. And yeah, some people can lightweight, deal with it, and make it through it. But a lot of people just, a couple of times, even one time, and they'll snap and never make it back. Never make it back.
You've seen it?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh man, my gosh. Yeah, I got a little homie, man. He don't, he sits on the fire hydrant and just, he just does this all day. I took him some clothes, he had some old clothes. I took him some clothes to wear, and the next time I seen him, he had half the clothes I gave him on at the same time. You know what I mean? Now that's you laughing, Vlad.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Now I just imagine a person bundled up with all his clothes
yeah, on. Yeah. So I saw it, man. I it's not a good drug at all. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah, PCP.
So saying that, you know, I've seen a lot, and he right, man. You know, it used to be a fly thing to sniff cocaine back in the '70s. You know, it was like, you know, the Cadillac with the pinky ring. I mean, the pinky nail where you,
Yeah.
you know, where you keep it long for sniffing and stuff like that. So yeah, you know, you'd be a hypocrite to sit up and talk about, you know, the drugs these guys doing or how they doing it. You know what I'm saying? When you probably experienced half the things, you know, in another form. You know, so yeah, I don't judge like that. That's a good statement from 21 Savage.
Yeah, I mean, people gonna do drugs.
You damn right.
That's not going anywhere.
No.
That's not gonna. People are always
Not
gonna
at
do
all.
drugs. People want to escape.
Yeah.
You know, people
Or
want to get high.
enhance. You want to escape,
Yeah,
enhance, relax.
Yeah.
You know.
People gonna get high. It just is what it is, man. So what do you got coming up next?
Well, I have the Generals List 2 finally done. Finally in the mastering stages.
Okay.
The Generals List 2 I have some great features on there, and it's all energy. It's all high energy. I had a certified project coming from my label Supreme Circle Music Group. Got some dope collabos on there, but in more highlights. You know, a couple of my homeboys and my wife, they got together and went in on the project. It came out dope. I got Hot Boy Flame, my new artist, DW Flame. I got his mixtape about to drop the end of this month. And his album is done. So we're going to be releasing a lot of visuals for his mixtape and then, you know, preparing to launch him as, you know, the man come early next year. You
That's
know
what
I'm
it
saying?
is.
Yeah, so I'm just working, man. You know, I got my strain, Sun Rocks, is doing pretty good, my weed strain. I'm becoming a partner in Bangladai Clothing. You know, it's a clothing label catering to streetwear, you know. And right now I'm setting up a platform. I got Third Degree Radio as well. You know, I got my own radio station on Dash. We're on Native Rhymes.
Yeah, I was just there. I was just on Edie's show.
Yeah. Yeah, it's myself, Guy Torrey, Cognac, DJ Sale.
Nice.
And yeah, you know, I'm just working, man. You know, just thanking God, man, to still be here, being effective, you know, being a good example to, you know, my family and others around me, you know, and just pushing that line, man, no let up.
That's what it is. So Tray Dee, man, you know, it's always a pleasure.
Thank you, Vlad.
That's what it is.
Always a pleasure to be here.